In this video, I'm going to tell you a story of a farmer from Ireland who's making $120,000 per month online coaching. So Dave is a client of ours who is a farmer in rural Ireland. He's absolutely crushing in his fitness business, and I'm going to tell you exactly how he's doing that. Now, Dave was really overweight at one phase. He was 120 kilos and he got in really, really good shape. And he's also a farmer, so he has a great story to tell. Now, how Dave has really nailed it is like this. He's focused on the 3 R's. 1, he's relentless. 2, he's resilient. And 3, he's resourceful. Those are 3 key character traits that will make any person very successful. And that's something when I see that in someone, I know they'll do really well if they're also coachable. The second thing that Dave did is he learned high ticket sales. Dave is really good in terms of sales, and his program price is $3K for 12 months, and he only takes paid up fronts. And what's funny about that is his business will be way bigger than it is if he was actually taking some people in monthly, but he doesn't actually have the capacity to take on more clients yet because he's capped in terms of how many people can be coached with where the business is. So they're literally turning away people who want to come work with them because they're literally only taking people who are all in, committing to paying up front for the year. Now, high ticket sales sounds scary. It's not. It's just having conviction and belief in your program and what you do. And the number one reason why most people fail as online coaches is they're selling cheap monthly programs. And if something's cheap, someone's not going to value it. If something's expensive, they're going to perceive the value to be higher. And they're also going to see you as more of an authority. So the fastest way for you to scale your coaching business is to charge higher prices, not lower prices, which is the biggest mistake most people make. Now, the third thing that Dave did is very, very interesting. He got very good at content creation and he leaned into his niche, farming niche. And he specifically made reels and videos of him shoveling shit whilst explaining things in terms of his own fat loss journey, mindset, and how he overcame his own demons to become the greatest version of himself. And what you can take from this is this. You need to find what's unique about you and what's different, and not be vanilla and blend in like everyone else is. Because why Dave is standing out, he's being himself, and people who align with his vision, who are also farmers from Ireland, are buying into him because they have the same problems, pain points that he used to have, that he talks about. And that's why he can relate to his audience. And something he does, which is really smart, is the pain points he gets from sales calls, he uses those to make content. And I always say this to people, when you're taking your own sales calls, this is a gift. Because this the exact language people use is what you want to use in content. And I remember a client saying to me this exact line. I was like, this is the greatest line of marketing. I don't know what to eat, when to eat, how much. It's like, that's a sick piece of content. That'd be a great ad. And this is where you really need to pay attention, active listening to what people say, because they're going to give you the golden nuggets that's going to allow you to scale your business very aggressively. Now, once you have a formula like this that Dave has that's working really, really well, it's really fucking hard to still grow a business. And he did a Q&A call, hot seat, for our mastermind 7-figure scaling systems, showing exactly what he's doing and saying how hard it is. But I said this to him when I spoke to him on our last coaching call. You'll look back on this in 12 to 18 months time and laugh. Because when you look back at like the good old days, for me, I remember sitting in my shed garden in Surrey in the UK, sitting my little woolly hat on, like making websites at 5 a.m. in the morning when it's cold as fuck because I had no heating in there and it's pitch black outside and pissing with rain. I look back on that as the good old days. I said to Dave, you're gonna look back on this in 12 to 18 months time and just laugh. Because the reality is when you're working at max capacity, it's probably going to be the most fulfilled because you can see the progress and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel of where you're going. And if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel of where you're going and you're working really, really hard right now, but you're feeling you're going in circles, that's the definition of insanity from Albert Einstein. You're doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting to get a different result. So for you to get a different result in your business, something has to change. And where I see most people are stuck is, 1, their content's shit and it doesn't actually generate any leads. 2, they don't have the right mindset in terms of actually how to grow a business or be the attractive character in the business. And 3 is they have no ability to sell. If you can't sell, you can't market, you don't have a business. These are the most core and fundamental skills you need to have. And once you have these things in place, it's very easy to get to 30 to 50K a month. And then for you to go to 50 to 100, it's then just grinding in the operations to scale that business up. And then from you to go to 100 to 200 is then building more teams, adding more paid ads, and scaling things up from there. And one of the bonus tips we've done with Dave is get his highest performing content and put ad spend behind the best reels to pull in more eyeballs. And if you want to find out exactly how Dave has done this and how we can help you achieve the same, click the link below this video and you can book in a free call to find out exactly where you are now in your business, where you want to go and exactly how we can help you, and we can remove those roadblocks. And you can book in that call now by hitting the link below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next video very, very soon.